Introducing the all-new 2018 Subaru Crosstrek. Get 2.9% financing on a Crosstrek today. Learn more at TroncaliSubaru.com. Cannot be combined with any other incentive. Financing to well-qualified applicants. Subject to credit approval, vehicle insurance approval, and vehicle availability. No down payment required. See participating retailers for details. Offer expires 11/30/17.
EOTM Radio. Entrepreneurs on the move. Reshape their lives for a better tomorrow.
What's going on? My name is Stephen Knight, and you listen to The Stephen Knight Show. Or maybe have some technical difficulties. But anyway, welcome to The Stephen Knight Show here on EOTM Radio. I want to thank you, as always, for joining us. Tonight we'll be discussing the latest in entertainment news, sports, fashion, and movie reviews. Now, tonight we welcome two talented female artists, singer-songwriter Whitney Tai, and then femcee Vett Stunna will both join us later in the show. And later we are joined by Cheryl Colbert, who chronicled her family's brave attempt to wean themselves off of technology in her newly released memoir, A Year Unplugged, A Family's Life Without Technology. As always, if you call us with questions and comments, the number is 718-664-6543. Again, that's 718-664-6543. You can also join us on the chat. There's a link on our Facebook page. I want to remind you that we're all over social media: Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and, of course, our official website, thestephennightshow.com. You can find links to all of our social media, everything we have going on, previous shows. You can submit your music, all there on the website. Reminder that Adam is still traveling the world. I mean, he was in Australia, now he's in Hong Kong. I don't know if he's in a sabbatical, but he seems to be having a great time. Catch up with him on his Instagram page, Fly as a Kite, spelled straight out. You can see his amazing pictures and videos that he's been posting. Now, Ms. Parker, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, what's up? Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. How was your Monday?
Mondays are always interesting and long, but it was good.
Yes, it was. And your weekend?
Weekend was pretty good. I had a kind of a long weekend. I got off of work pretty early on Friday, so I was able to have an extended weekend, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had a good weekend too. Ended up doing a lot. Didn't even plan on it, but ended it on the grill last night with you and some other friends, which was always great. And so,
thanks for the invite.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good time as always. We have a full show tonight. Let's move on to Chike. What's going on with you, Chike?
Hello, people. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Can't complain for a Monday.
I hear that. How was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty good. Pretty quiet. Didn't do much. Dinner with fam. Just relaxed.
Okay. Perfect. So what's going on in the wonderful world of movies? You've been holding it down since Adam's out.
I know, right? Adam, hurry it back. I'm jealous, but I want you to hurry him come back to work.
I know, right?
I actually checked out the huge monster movie, mega profited movie, Furious 7 of the Fast and Furious franchise. This movie is number one around the world. They actually did it. I must admit that I wasn't really a Fast and Furious fan. I've seen movies here and there, but I haven't been a consistent fan of the series. Mm-hmm. But I just wanted I checked it out in curiosity just to see how they would work around the death of Paul Walker and how they would handle it. And they did it brilliantly. As people may have read or heard that they incorporated his brother into the movie, which actually worked out. It surprised me actually. The wonderful things that they can do these days when it comes to technology, when it comes to how they write things now, and even with all of that, they were able to pull it off and gross $143.62 million. Wow. So, yeah, kudos to everyone involved in the cast and the crew. they're actually working on a sequel. Believe it or not,
already?
it's gonna continue already. Already. So why should they stop when they've made this much money? This movie does not steal or take away from the storyline at all. It's very consistent and it's very relevant. They're actually wrote some type of way. I don't want to give too much away in the movie. I don't want to give anything away in the movie, actually. But they actually wrote a little tribute, a way to tribute Paul Walker in the movie. So fans will be pleased how they handle the missing of Paul Walker and how they pay homage to him inside the movie. So I actually urge people to go check that out, especially if you're a fan of the franchise. If you couldn't make it out this weekend, definitely go check it out. Do give it 2 thumbs up. And that's a lot for me because, I'm not a commercial movie dude.
Right.
I don't really support a lot of commercial movies, but this one, they did the darn thing.
Yeah. You see anything else?
No, that was the only feature I saw.
Okay.
I still want to check out Get Hard. I still haven't seen that. It's a lot of controversy with them talking about this is kind of a flop for Kevin Hart as it relates to his movies. It's not really a flop if he made his money off of it. And it's not really a flop if the industry made their money off of it. Maybe it may not have grossed as much as a previous Kevin Hart movie, or it may not be the shining star in his trail of work, but he made his money. That movie's grossing $12.93 million. So can't sneeze at that.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. Well, Chika, as always. Oh, well, tell me. I saw that you uploaded your interview with Faith Evans for Conversation with Chika.
Yes. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from that. I'm gonna be honest with you, because it was so short. If I told you anything about that night, I was up all that night hanging out with her, and then we were able to fit the interview in the last portion, which we were together. So the actual interview portion was very short and sweet, but I thought very poignant because, especially if you're a fan of hers, there are some things that you may be wondering what happened in her line of work, because some things were mentioned, i.e. her starring in the Florence Ballard biopic, which just kind of fell off and no one knew anything about. I definitely questioned her about that, and so we get into that a little bit and what happened and what's going to happen in the future with that. So definitely check it out. It's very intimate. I'm proud of it. I get a lot of good feedback from it, and she actually enjoyed it. So
that's good. I haven't had a chance to watch it. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Oh yeah, definitely check it out. Give me your feedback. I'm curious to know what you think. And I also won the beer contest, just so you know.
I saw that. Congratulations, you won the beer contest.
Yeah. So this is what I win. I win some product. I receive a $25 Amazon coupon, and a T-shirt from the company, and I'm waiting to see the products because I take care of my beard. I'm proud of that. I would like to see what they have to offer. So I'm proud of it.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
Thank you. Oh, 2 more things. I'm sorry. It was a lot going on this weekend. A lot of information hit me this weekend.
Yeah.
There's a artist from Africa. His name is Moses Soiree. He commissioned me. Him and his director, Prince Y.E., commissioned me to be selected to appear in their music video some time ago. So the music video was released over the weekend. So please check it out, Moses Soiree. And the name of the song is called Champions, and I'm featured in the video. And one of the movies that I'm in is being released June 4th in Philadelphia. The name of the movie is called Love Him or Leave Him by writer Tiffany Yancey and directed by Tim Fontaine. Tiffany Yancey was a winner of EOTM Award, last awards. So definitely, check her out. And she's been on the show.
Yeah.
So definitely check me out, my first movie. Please support.
Congratulations, Chika. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, I'm sure you'll be with us for Hot Topics a little bit. So.
Okay.
But Aaron, I know you are busy right now. What's going on?
Yo, what's up?
I know you in basketball mode. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm actually watching the Final Four now. I'm actually out.
Happy birthday,
Kevin.
Yes. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the game right now?
It's tied up at the half. I'm going to go with the underdog, Wisconsin. They're a slight underdog, so I'm going to go with Wisconsin.
It's a good game. It's a good game.
It's a good game, yeah. It's a good game. I got Wisconsin winning at the end.
Okay. So you said it first. What happened with Kentucky? Everyone thought Kentucky was going to be in the final, in the championship.
If you really break it down, Kentucky barely got past Notre Dame. So I think that the wheels were just coming off. You know, because they were just winning all those games. It was just a lot. It took its toll on them. Yeah, absolutely. And Wisconsin played their butts off. They really did.
Yeah.
I got Wisconsin. Just honestly, Duke will probably win the game, but I just want Wisconsin to win because Duke always is the favorite. You know, I'm just tired of. You know, I just want somebody else to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, if Duke wins, more power to them, kudos. You know, props. You know, standing ovation. But I really would like another team besides Duke to win that championship.
So what are your thoughts on the game so far?
Say it again.
What are your thoughts on the game so far?
It's a great game. They seem kind of nervous a little bit. Like both teams are kind of tight. You know, so they're really trying to fill each other out. But I think in the second half it'll kind of open up a little more, and hopefully it'll open up for Wisconsin. If you know.
We'll see. But you're saying that Wisconsin will win this thing?
Yeah, I have Wisconsin. I think they'll win it, but I think if they do win it, it'll be last second game winning shot. Like it'll be something like that. I don't know if they'll blow it out. It'll be a last minute, last second kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else going on in sports you want to discuss?
That's it, man. This is it. I think that the world is watching this game.
Everybody's watching this.
This is it. This is definitely it.
Well, you enjoy your night, and we'll talk next week. But tell Kevin again happy birthday, and look forward to catching up next week, okay?
Sounds good, Stephen. Thank you, brother.
All right, have a good one.
All right.
Now, Miss Ferguson is out today. She had to work late, but go to her website, budgetshopaholic.com for for her latest sales and whatnot. Definitely wishing her the best as she's preparing to be a new mother. For those of you that are listening, the link on our website was actually incorrect for tonight's show, but it's been updated. So if you want to listen in right now or listen in later on, you can go to StephenKnightShow.com, and the correct link has been posted. All right. So, Ms. Parker, Chike, you ready for Hot Topics? All right. So, Chris Brown is ready to commit to Karrueche under one condition, and that is that she accepts his 10-month-year-old baby daughter, Loyalty, who he found out he had recently. He said ever since he became a father, he's been desperately working on being a better man, and I guess she kind of gave him this ultimatum, and he said that you're the only one I want. I'm not going to cheat. I'm not going to do any of that stuff, but you have to accept my daughter. What are your thoughts on that?
Karrueche needs to move on because she looked really foolish on what's the show? Fix My Life.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying we've all haven't made mistakes, but 4 years and at 27 or 26, it's time to grow up. And I don't blame him. Chris Brown is who Chris Brown is. You have control of you. You don't have control over anybody else. So I would suggest she take her power back, take her life back into her own hands, and move on, and stop being a victim, because she's allowing things to happen. And so my advice to her would be to move on, keep moving, and let him do what he has to do with him and his child.
Okay. Chike.
I concur with Ms. Parker, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel the same exact way.
I have to say I agree, too, because it's not like this is like early on that they've been doing this for 4 years, back and forth with Rihanna and the other women. And from what I understand, the woman that had the baby knew Karrueche. Like they were, they knew of each other. So I just think that it's taking its toll. It's time to move on. That's what I think. I agree. All right, so I know a lot of you know that Jay-Z, Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Madonna, and a lot of entertainers have their own company called Tidal, which is like a music sharing website where they're in control of it, and they get more proceeds than from Spotify and YouTube and some other places where artists aren't making money anymore. So they launched that, I think, a week ago. Well, Jay-Z has pulled all his albums off of Spotify and YouTube. The question is, do you think Tidal will be successful as Spotify and YouTube and some of these big powerhouses have been around for a long time?
I actually think that it depends on us. We control whether it will be a success or a failure. Mm-hmm. So the power lies in the hands of the consumer.
Okay. Ms. Parker?
I think only time will tell. I understand their motives behind it. They have to come up with different ways and be more inventive to make money these days. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, I know a lot of people, what they promise is they'll get exclusives on Tidal and things like that, but I know a lot of people are telling that they don't want to pay $20 a month for unlimited access to songs they can get off of YouTube. And the only thing that Tidal is really doing is they're getting the music first, as opposed to, because it's going to eventually be on these other sites. It's going to be like,
I didn't know it was $20 a month. I definitely won't be signing up.
Yeah, there's a fee. There's a fee for it. Okay. But speaking of Tidal, Jay-Z and Beyonce celebrated their 7-year wedding anniversary. Congratulations to them. Beyonce debuted a new song, Die With You, where she's singing, playing the piano, singing, and at the end you see that it's Jay-Z that's recording her. There's been a lot of scrutiny over the last couple of years about what's going on with the relationship. Are they breaking up or staying together? But now that 7 years, they're 7 years in, this marriage. What are your thoughts on this video and this public outward affection for each other?
I think it's another way for them to keep their music out there. I think they put out things periodically to gain people interest in their music, and I think it's all a business thing. I think Beyonce and Jay-Z are very strategic. I think they do have a private relationship, and I think whatever they do put out there is a strategic move, and it's not really something that is not thought out.
Yeah.
I think that they found a way to be stronger in the industry when they're together. This last tour kind of proves that. And they're also taking a page a little bit from Celine Dion. She had a way of curtailing her work and her business around her being around her family. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anyone remembers, her husband had health scares. So she couldn't do what conventional means of making money was. So she basically geared her family up in the whole show of Las Vegas so she could stay in her family unit. And Jay-Z and Beyonce, I see them doing the same thing. They're just not going to Vegas with it. They're just making sure they do projects that consist with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
they're creating they're creating a family business.
Yeah, and it's been rumored that they're going to be doing an album together soon. They've done singles, over the years, but supposedly they'll be doing an album together. And they just came off that tour, the big tour together. So you might be right there. I see that. I don't know if you watched the Stellar Awards, but Destiny's Child reunited on stage, and they sang Michelle Williams' hit song featuring Beyonce and Michelle, Say Yes. which I thought they did an awesome job. I like them together, and I think those three are so talented together. Anyone see that? If so, what are your thoughts?
I
think
thought that it was. Oh, go ahead, Ms. Park. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I thought that it was pretty good. Who doesn't want to see the girls together again? However, though, fun fact, initially when they started promoting that, they were promoting Beyonce featuring Kelly and Michelle instead of Michelle featuring Kelly and Beyonce. And I think that they did it for the ratings. They featured her name so they could pull in people to watch it. But, they stressed the point that this is a Michelle project and she's featuring them on it. I'm hoping that we can get one more Destiny's Child album out of them because I do like them together. And me personally, I'm more interested in hearing them three together than to hear, a Beyonce solo situation.
I agree. Ms. Park, what are your thoughts?
Kind of the same thing Chike is saying. It seemed like they, I know Beyonce certainly have that star factor, and I think that when she's on stage, her presence kind of overtake and overrule everyone else who's on stage, and that was pretty evident that the camera and everything was really focused on her and that she took over. But I thought the performance altogether was good. Beyonce is a performer, so I think she was a little bit more into it. That's just her nature. But, I'm not a huge Michelle fan, but I think they did a great job.
And Chike, speak to your point, it is rumored now that Destiny's Child will be doing a new album and a new tour, but they're changing their name to Slight Matthew Knowles.
They changed their name to what?
They're changing their name to Slight Matthew Knowles. So they're supposed to be doing this album.
I wonder if it's to slight him or if it's to legally maneuver around him.
Well, the article said to slight him. But yeah, I think it is. I think it's so that he has nothing to do with this. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was their manager for years, obviously, but apparently, and he was managing at least all three of them as solo artists. They all end up leaving him. They end up leaving him with different. And I think
you guys about Beyonce's dad?
Yeah, Beyonce's dad. Yeah. So I would love to hear another album from them. I think they make great music. Let's move on. Todd and Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta, they're getting a spinoff on Bravo. People are accusing them of faking their marital issues so that they can stay relevant and get this show. What are your thoughts?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't do that. I would never try to put something out there about a relationship, make it seem like it's worse than what it is to be relevant on TV. You know what I mean? So yeah,
I can't see that. I really don't see that. If that's the case, then Apollo and Phaedra are faking too.
Right. That's true. All right, Azealia Banks, she said in a recent interview that she wants to have sex with President Obama. Of course, Twitter world went in on her, and so she had to take to Twitter and defend herself that she was just joking. There are a lot of other things she said in that interview that were more poignant. People just take what they wanted. But I guess you kind of blame the interviewer. They took what they wanted to get the headline. But what do you think? Do you think it's inappropriate to make those kind of comments about your president?
I don't want to be. I mean, forgive me. I don't really know who she is. I mean, I hear her name. I hear her name often, but I don't know her songs. Like, I don't listen to the radio that much. Right. So, I mean, I hear her names. I read articles and stuff, but I don't really know who she is. Why is she always in stuff? Like, why is she irrelevant? I'm confused.
Yeah, she's been arguing with Izzy, what's her name? The rapper from Scotland.
Yeah, but what song does she have?
I don't know any of her songs. I just know that she's been in the headlines for. It's always controversy when she's in there, though.
Well, exactly. So I don't think she's even worth talking about. We can't name one song.
That's true. Well, before we go to commercial break, let's answer the question today, and I'm interested to hear your answers for this one. Question of the day: if you could write a note to your younger self, what would it say in only 2 words?
Self-love.
Self-love. I like that. Okay. Chike?
Oh, wow. I guess adulthood a joke.
Adulthood a
Yeah.
joke? Okay.
That's
Yeah.
more than 2 words.
Oh. Well, adulthood / joke. Leave out.
Some people had sentences. I'm like, okay, you didn't get the question. But no, mine would be playing better, because I feel like, and my mother told me this a couple of years ago. She said that she didn't feel like that I was planning for my future, more so just kind of living in the now, and she was right. So I would have planned better, but I think I'm doing pretty good now. But anyway, go to just Facebook, The Stephen Knight Show, or tweet us at Stephen Knight Show, SHO, and let us know your thoughts, and we'll be right back after this.
You're listening to The Stephen Knight Talk Show on EOTM Radio. You're listening now. You're listening to The Stephen Knight Talk Show on EOTM Radio. The Stephen Knight Show, Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on EOTMRadio.com.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. While we wait for our guest, I'm going to read some of your responses to the question of the day. And I actually like the question of the day, and someone sent it to me to post it. That was a really good question today. It was, if you could write a note to your younger self, what would it say in only 2 words? We got some really good responses. Let's see here. Adrian Hayes said, keep going. Ron Perez said, no bread. He said, just kidding, stay young. Sekou Richard said, study business. Michael Felton said, state government. Mm-hmm. Alvin Ledham said, change nothing. Peter Adobo said, love yourself. Rashad Stone said, colors matter. Courtney Jamel said, stay focused. Dwayne Johnson said, be smart. Ivan Wright said, say no. Jaron Hitt said, don't feed the fears. Cody Vaughn said, fear nothing. Amanda Lane said, love yourself. Roger Green said, music career. Diana McCary said, seek God. Philip Carter said, stay positive. Deborah Harrison said, stay focused. Everton McFar said, believe in yourself. Justin Wade said, fight it. Dante David said, be strong. Brandon Judkins, work harder. Ashley Harris, just wait. Dolores Easley said, don't worry. Anthony Knight, friend of the show, said, do you. Chastity Harmer said, pay attention. Bree Jones said, run, girl. It's like a bad relationship. Kenneth Robinson said, never settle. TJ Anthony said, pace yourself. Neo Hellion said, pray more. Darius Daly said, say yes. Carlos Proctor, buy Apple. Los Kirk said, study harder. Zuri Smith, you're amazing. James P., he said, get bees, get bitches. Jason Jigga said, credit score. Let's see, who else? Antius Lewis said, take chances. Carlos Santana said, be prepared. Jules Salmon said, stay focused. Sean Lewis said, keep moving. George Young said, learn patience. And David Farrell said, buy Google. So we definitely appreciate everyone who answered the question of the day. We ask these every day. Every day we ask these questions, and we definitely appreciate you responding. I want to remind you again, we're all over social media, our website, thestephenknightshow.com. You can find links to everything. We definitely want you to connect with us. Let us know your thoughts. If you have show ideas, if you have suggestions, if you want sponsorship and advertising inquiries, you can email us at submissions@thestephenknightshow.com. That's where you find everything. You find more about our team. You want to learn more about Ms. Parker, and I have something very exciting to announce that she'll be doing on the show soon. We'll talk about that soon. We'll learn more about Ms. Ferguson, Chike, Adam, Aaron, or myself. TheStephenKnightShow.com. Listen to previous guests. We've had people like Faith Evans, Farnsworth Bentley, Selena Johnson, just some incredible guests we've had over the years and discussions. You can go to our website and definitely connect with us there. We have a discussion panel that's going to be on the show next week. I think it's interesting because a lot of people, what seems to be the hottest topics are anything when it comes to relationships. And back in 2012, we did a show. We did a two-part show. What do men really want in women when it comes to relationships? And then we did part 2. What do women want from men? So we're going to retouch that 3 years later. So very exciting. But our first guest this year, and let me say, from the moment she was old enough to speak, Whitney, I hope I'm saying this right, Tai knew she was destined to make the stage her home. She began singing and writing at the age of 10. Unfortunately, losing her mother to a violent battle of cancer, she was determined to use her life's purpose, making music to spread hope and inspiration to all. Her single, To Be Loved, is available on iTunes. Please help me welcome back Whitney Tai. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. How's it going? I'm saying it right. Whitney Tai, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Perfect. So how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be on the show, and I was listening into you guys up till now, and I definitely want to hear a Destiny's Child come back myself. So.
Do you? Yeah, I think it'd be great. What do you think about them coming back and changing their name?
I feel like it's not even about the name. Like, their energy as a group is just so amazing. Like, since I was a young girl, I just feel like when they're together, it's like they command the stage, and like it's just magical. So I'm just very excited to see that whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, our question of the day was, if you could write a note to your younger self, what would it say in 2 words? What would you tell your younger self in 2 words?
Wow, that's a good one. I would probably say stay strong.
Stay strong.
Just because I think, like, a lot of kids growing up, especially in today's world, like, there's so much going on. There's so much that we're exposed to. And I think back then, I don't know if any of you guys ever had somebody who's always that, like, kind of inspirational figure to you, who kind of pushed you to always stay positive and to stay strong. And I think that since I kind of grew up independent, it would have been good to have that one person that stays strong. But I always had to stay strong. So that would be the note I'd write to myself.
Absolutely, that's powerful. Now, I know that because you did lose your mother early on, and you said that is what kind of made you determined to use your life's purpose, which is music, to spread hope and inspiration. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, since I was little, I literally always writing, always drawing, always doing something creative. And my mother was actually the one person who really saw, like, the vision of what I wanted, and she felt the energy that I was putting out at that time at a young age. And when she started getting sick, I think her biggest fear as a mother was that she would never be able to watch me pursue those things. She would never get to see me grow up and do those things and see my sister grow up. And so I think her fear was that she would never be part of that experience, and she knew that was something that was very important to me. And after she had passed away, it was just like, so many children out there, so many adults too have lost their parents, and it's such a hard thing to go through, especially in the '80s. So, I always felt that it was like an obligation to inspiration to other people, to let them know that they're not alone, and that they can look at other people's experiences and realize that you don't have to turn it into something negative. You can turn it into something positive.
Right. And I think that's the biggest thing, taking something as tragic to lose your mother and to turn it into a positive, and not letting that be something that that is a negative on you in terms of your outcome. I actually had I was talking to a friend over the weekend he lost his mother at 14, and he was saying that his mother always told him, don't allow this to cause negativity in your life. Don't allow this to. And do you feel like that's kind of what your mother had for you? Wanted to make sure that you were going to keep down the path of making great music and being a great person and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, Yes, definitely. And my father too. Both of my parents were very involved. Like, when I was very young, my dad used to bug me every single night to sing along while he played on the guitar, and we would do this every single night, and I would sing all his good tunes, and I was exposed to so much amazing music, and my mom used to sit around and she would listen to me sing, and it was just always part of what was going on there. The energy of the music was always there from when I was young. So, and I remember when I was 13, I had my first 12, like going on 13, I did my first live performance in the city at Caroline's on Broadway. They were doing a benefit for cancer at the time. And I had sung My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. It was my favorite song at the time.
Wow. So when did you know as an adult that I'm good, I can do this. Like, I'm gonna really do this thing. Like, I know that you had that love as a child, but to become an adult and be like, yeah, I can really do this.
I think, I kind of touched on this with a friend of mine recently, that there comes a time in everyone's life where you feel like you're where you need to be, and maybe you say, well, why wasn't I there before? But, maybe it wasn't meant to be at that time. There's, in my, with all the things I've gone through over the years, not even just with that, just with, the going through the motions of getting older and going through situations, like, I don't think that I could have written the music that I've written, and I don't think I couldn't have written my album without it being the right timing. So I think it was people that I had met. It was things that it was a culmination of, like, everything I had built up in myself to get to this point. So I just believe in timing. I think that God has a plan for all of us. I think that timing, we should really trust in that. So.
I hear that. I agree. I definitely agree. So you talked about your album. Tell us, for those that have not heard it, tell us about the album, the inspiration, and kind of the process in creating it.
Well, at the time, I was going through a really rough patch, a lot of drama going on. But, the album was a way for me to funnel that frustration I was going through. I was going through a really bad breakup. I had been with my ex for 15 years. And it was one of the hardest things to step away from, because it was a part of my entire life. And we were both, sometimes people grow together, sometimes they grow apart. But the best thing to think about is what are you taking away from that experience, and what are you looking at it as a positive, and leaving letting the negative just be what it is and accepting it, because that's life. It's about balance. So when I wrote the album, it was kind of just like pouring out everything that I had been through my entire life. It was culminating in that one album. So, it'll be interesting when you guys, it's coming out in I want to say 2 weeks. I'm going to be releasing a date soon.
Wow. Okay.
And it's a very powerful album. Every song, lyrically, I love to write. So poetry for me is like my number one next to music. So you'll listen, and you might have to listen to the song like 3-4 times, because there's so many messages in each verse that all tie into each other, and I'm really excited to share that with everybody, because it's such a big part of who I am and what I feel.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know we're going to be playing later in the show, To Be Loved. Tell us about that thing.
To Be Loved, when I first wrote that song, it was a love song. It was a slow love song. I was contemplating, really kind of producing it as a slow love song. But I actually got connected with Tim Jansen. He's a producer, composer who does film, and used to be involved in the dance genre. As you guys probably know, his name is Sun Freak. You could find him online. Take a look. But he and I looked at the song together, and we realized that this song had the potential to be a really great dance track. So we kept pushing it there. We kept pushing it, and it started to evolve into something really cool. And it was my first kind of debut to letting people know who I am, about spreading positivity, about standing up for, what your worth is, and never surrounding yourself with people who make you feel less than amazing. So I wanted that I want people to know that. I mean, it's important. I think music, there's songs you hear every day, but, then there's songs where there's a message behind them that translates into every part of your life, and that was important for me to make a song like that.
Wow. Well, tell everybody where they can keep up with you on social media and your website, where they can hear this great music, because I can't wait for them to hear the single. It's a beautiful song. I mean, you sang very well. So,
thank you.
Tell people where they can keep up with you.
I'm sorry, can you say that again? I couldn't hear you.
Let people know where they can keep up with you.
Where can they keep up with me? Everywhere. WhitneyTai.com. You can find me there. You can also find me on Twitter.com/Whitney_Tai or Facebook.com/Whitney Tai Music. I'm on almost every social media platform. So if you don't see the album coming out, you're going to hear about it on one of those platforms. It'll be some promotion coming up soon, and releasing of some album art. I'm really excited to release, and it's just going to be an interesting journey moving forward. I'm excited to start, the shows for my new album, and making people a part of the live aspect of it, and not just the recorded aspect, because it's totally different dynamics.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Whitney, we wish you all the best with your upcoming album, and I can't wait to hear it. And, just continue to keep doing your thing and be positive, and I know the best is yet to come for you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me on tonight. It was fantastic.
No doubt. You have a good one.
You too. Take care, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
And for more information about Whitney Tai, visit our Facebook page. There's links to her website, and we'll be right back after this.
You're listening to the Steve Night Talk Show on EOTM Radio. You're listening now. You're listening to the Steve Night Talk Show on EOTM Radio. The Steve Night Show, Monday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on EOTMRadio.com.
Janelle Vett Abraham, also known as Vett Stunna, is a hip-hop femcee who expresses rhythm and rhyme in her music. In 2006, she emerged onto the DMV hip-hop scene with a strong lyrical delivery and fiery presence. Determined to prove that she can hold up her own in an industry still dominated by males, Vett Stunna released 5 mixtapes in 1 year. Her Mixtape for Dummies volumes contain songs to make you dance, messages to inspire, and lyrics that relevate in everyday life. Her current single, Let's Do It, reveals her own experiences and dedication to achieve her goals. Please help me welcome the talented Vett Stunna. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Hello.
Thank you so much. You know, one thing I loved when I was reading your bio is that because you do so much participating in community and youth events, that you no longer create songs that contain profanity. Why is that important to you?
Well, it stemmed from a lot of personal motivation, just, wanting my family, certain family members to be able to listen to my music, like, say, for instance, my grandmother or my nephews and nieces. So it was more so about that, just wanting them to know, like, that I do rap, and having them being able to listen to my music and get into it the way my veterans do.
Okay.
Yeah.
My question of the day was, if you could write a note to your younger self, what would it say in 2 words? What's your answer?
Pray more.
Pray more? Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your current single, Let's Do It, and its expansion overseas. Tell us about that.
Yes, Let's Do It. That's the first single off of the Bipolar album, the upcoming album. It's just a cool, fun song, real motivating, just something to get you going. It's just one of those just joints that come on and just make you want to start dancing, like, right away. And I think the motivation behind that really was just, like, just saying let's do it, like, not procrastinating, not putting nothing off. If that's what you want to do, if that's what you have to do, you're supposed to be doing. Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
And
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yep. It's one of those joints. So, yeah, I really like that. The veterans like that, and actually, people in the UK, Liverpool. Shout out to people over there that's been listening to it, downloading it. So, yeah, it's a good look.
I remember when my very first single, when it went overseas, I was like, oh my God, people in Japan are listening to my music.
Yes.
How does it feel for you when you have that, that global reach?
It's awesome. It's awesome. Like that's tapping into a whole nother place that we don't get to see and live in. So to have them be able to like relate to what I'm talking about and get, it's just like that's cool. That's cool. I think that's what I do it for. I just want people to listen. So if you listen in another country, it's like whoa.
Right. That's even more dope. So and you shot a video for that. Correct?
Yes.
What's the meaning? Tell us about the concept of the video and where people can check it out.
People can check out the video on YouTube, Vimeo, Muzu, oh goodness, everywhere. Daily Motion. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, YouTube is the main source that you can find that video. And I shot that video in the 1500 block of Pennsylvania Avenue, historic street that runs quite a bit, quite a little stretch, but, back in the 60s, like 50s and stuff like that, you had artists like Cab Calloway, Billie Holiday, you had, Red Fox, people like that come there on that block, and it was different bars and clubs that they performed at. And unfortunately, during the riots, the 68 riots, is like, was destroyed. And, so it's like it never rebuilt, but it's like, a lot of the buildings are like bars and lounges and stuff now, but they still hold a lot of the historical effect. So, I shot it down there because I have a lot of history in that neighborhood, and I used to actually work at one of the bars that we shot in and stuff like that. So we got a lot of love when we came down there and shot the video. Shout out to Blade Brown who shot the video for me. So, we had a lot of fun. We're getting a lot of good reception from that video.
That's real good. So tell us the meaning behind your name, Vett Stunna. Where does it come from?
Well, the Vett part comes from my middle name, which is Levette. And it's a funny story because, like, actually growing up, everybody called me, like, Nelly. And when I started rapping, that was, like, what I went by. And then, like, Nelly came out. And it was like, okay, I can't be Nelly. I mean, I can, but I can't be, like, the rapper Nelly. So I was just playing around with my middle name, and I was like, Levette, Lil Vett. So it kind of went to, like, Lil Vett, and then they grew to Vett. And Vett Stunna is just, like, a nickname that was given to me by my mentor, and it kind of just stuck. So, yeah, that's kind of where Vett Stunna comes from. He was just like, you be stunting on the beats when you get on there. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to tell you. And it went from there.
So working on your first CD, Bipolar. I like the title. What's the meaning of it? Meaning behind it?
Well, Bipolar holds several meanings. It's like when you hear that music on the album, you're going to get, the title a lot more than what I can explain. But basically, to try to give it to you, I'm a big Star Wars fan. And I love the, the play on the dark side and the, just the good and evil and things like that. So, I also majored in psychology in college, and I look at things like depression, anxiety, fear, jealousy, those things. They're like the dark side, it's like, and in a spiritual sense as well, those things can hinder you if you fall victim to those things. And it's just basically like a roller coaster ride. Like, it's me really being as transparent as I can possibly be, in situations that I've dealt with in between projects. So just since the last time, my veterans have heard a whole project from me. And it's like, just talking about different topics, different emotions, like being real. We go through those things mentally, and we don't usually talk about them. And it's like, with this music, that's my therapy. So given that, it's like somebody could hear that and be like, wow, I'm going through that. Let me chill real quick, because if she talks about this might be real. Like, maybe I can get some help for this. And so it's real personal, and it's a real journey musically.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to releasing that.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. But you're a busy person. I mean, you have a clothing collection. You have a monthly event you do. Let's talk, before we get into that, tell us about, you recently performed in something called Stage It. What's that?
Oh, Stage It is something cool. It's like something I kind of stumbled across online, where it's like you can stream live shows. Really, you can stream anything you want, really, to your fans, and prices, the time, the date, all of that. And all people have to do is pay, or some people it's free sometimes, depending on how you set it up. And people just tune in at a certain time, and you give a live performance. And the first one I did was the 27th of January, and that was, like, awesome. And I just did another one last month in March, and that one was great as well. So it's something fun. It's intimate, and it's just like a unplugged kind of live set, just straight through. And I do mine for like 30 minutes. So, and sometimes they run over because Stage It will like give me extra time because I'm still going. So it's real fun. It's real fun.
Wow, that sounds fun. And so, like I said, Busy Woman, you have your clothing line, you have Peace, Love, and Rap books. Tell us about those things. Okay,
Peace, Love, and Rap books is the fashion collection that I introduced. It's basically a collection that I put on some hoodies. It's hand paintings, originally sketches turned into paintings, and I just had them on my wall for like weeks, and then I was just like, this would be so cool on the hoodie. And it was just going to be for me. And then I was like, well, I want to have something tangible for my veterans to have other than the music and the videos and stuff like that. Just trying to elevate as an artist, to have more things for them to have from me. And I introduced that, and they loved it. They loved it, and they still loving it and sharing it with their friends and everything like that. So it's just a real fun collection, and I actually have a couple of designers working on some new stuff for the spring. So we are expanding it beyond just my own thing. So it's pretty good. You can actually check that out at peaceloveandratbooks.bigcartel.com. And, just take a look. I also have some samurai tees on there as well as the candy paint hoodie that everybody looks to see. Yep.
Yeah, you're doing big things. And then you have your monthly event, Blaze the Stage, that you host. Tell us about that.
Yes, that's basically a showcase that we hold here in Baltimore, and we have artists coming from everywhere to do this thing. We had some artists come from Boston, Jackson, Mississippi, New Jersey, D.C., and they just come and literally blaze the stage. Like, it's an awesome event. A lot of the artists work together. We network. This will be the 6th one that we do this month, and it's really grown since the first one, and we're trying to have it become like a staple event in the city for artists to come and just basically network and get on and do what we all love to do as artists, which is perform.
Yeah, absolutely. Vett Stunna, new album coming out, Bipolar. Tell us where we can keep up with you. I know you're all over everywhere too, but where can we keep up with you?
I'm sorry, you were breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said tell us where we can keep up with you, the fans can keep up with you and keep up with your music and everything that you have going on. Oh,
you can keep up with me. I call the headquarters Facebook. That's facebook.com/Vett Stunna, VETTSTUNNA 83. Second from that is Twitter, twitter.com/Vett Stunna. Instagram, vettstunna.com. Instagram at Vett Stunna _ all that DAT. SoundCloud.com/Vett Stunna, YouTube.com/Vett Stunna, vettstunna.bandcamp.com, audiomac.com/Vett Stunna, like everything. Just Google
Google Vett Stunna.
And everything will pop up, and you will be able to have access to all my music and videos and everything that you are interested in. Right there in a nutshell. Yes.
That's awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much for taking the time out your busy schedules to join us tonight, and we wish you nothing but success with all you're doing, especially your upcoming album. We'll be playing Let's Do It in our next half hour. But thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. You guys have a great night.
Thank you so much.
You're
and
welcome.
For more information about Vett Stunna, you can go to our Facebook page and links to her social media and her website. Right back after this.
You came here to party, gon' put your hands up. If you wanna get it started, gon' put your hands up. All my ladies in the front, all my thugs in the club. If you looking for some love, gon' put your hands up. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up. If you came here to party, gon' put your hands up. All my ladies in the front, all my thugs in the club. If you looking for some love, gon' put your hands up.
All right, welcome back. So Cheryl Colbert, she was supposed to be on to tell us about her book. I really want to hear about it. Her book, A Year Unplugged. We'll try to get her back on next week. We kind of ran over, so we didn't get a chance to do it for tonight, but definitely want to get her back on. I want to hear all about this experiment and how her family did. But now we're going to go into Stephen's playlist. As you know, we've seen music from people all over the country wanting to be featured during this segment. Each week we select artists to play both independent and major, including tonight we have Vett Stunna and, of course, Whitney Tai. If you're interested in being featured on Stephen's playlist, email us at submissions@thestephenknightshow.com. Attach one or two songs, your bio, one or two promotional pictures. Remember, all songs will be edited for radio, meaning no cursing. Just look forward to hearing from you. Now, the first song is by Whitney Tai, titled To Be Loved. Check it out and enjoy Stephen's playlist.
Yeah, Ursha, baby. This is for the A. Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That'll make you up. Shawty, I don't mind when you work until 3. If you're leaving with me, gon' make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. 'Cause I know how it is. Gon' handle your biz and get that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes, long as you coming home, girl, I don't mind. The ballers in here tonight, they gon' buy 100 bottles. As soon as you shake it, I know they gon' make it colossal in here. 'Cause shawty, you thinking them tricks that you do with your body. Got all of these crowding around you like they sing Beyonce in here. You want your own and you need your own, baby. Who am I to judge? How could I ever trip about it when I met you in the club? I make enough for the both of us, but you dance anyway. You know I was raised in the A, shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That'll make you up, shawty, I don't mind when you work until 3. If you're leaving with me, gon' make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. 'Cause I know how it is. Gon' handle your biz and get that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes, long as you coming home, girl, I don't mind. No, I don't. When you get off of work, I'll be ready to go in the Rari. And when we get home, we'll have us our own private party, you know. So I don't worry at all about the things they do or say. I love you anyway. You can twerk while in the split. You racking up them tips. Your body rocking, your booty popping. I'm proud to call you my. They be looking, but they can't touch a shawty. I'm the only one to get it. So just go ahead, keep doing what you do. Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That'll make you up, shawty, I don't mind when you work until 3. If you're leaving with me, gon' make that money, money, money. money, your money, money, money. Cause I know how it is. Gon' handle your biz and make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes. Let's get it. As long as you coming home.
What you say? I'm just tryna cut her up, tryna bust a nut, tryna take somebody, tryna two, tryna fill my cup, tryna live it up. Throw some hundreds on that, got out the club. Lap dance for the first date. Better throw a few bands, that's third base. It's okay if you work late. We can still party like it's your birthday. We can still party hard in your birthday suit. Like the at the park like my name Beirut. Shawty, she just wanna tip, I just wanna see a strip. If you like you love me, shawty, you might get rich. Have her own cake, her own place, blow her own gas, no rollay. When we in the bed, she like the so I bring the joint in both ways.
Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on the pole. That don't make you. I don't mind when you work until 3. If you leave with me, cause I know you gotta make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. Cause I know how it is. Girl, go and do your biz. Make that money, money, money. Make your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes, long as you coming home, girl, I don't mind.
Say you need a 16 and I'm like, let's do it. Say you want the crowd rocking, I'm like, let's do it. Say you brave, word, well, it's my life, so let's do it. I don't make excuses, all I do is I just get to it. They gon' have my back, my conscience keep asking that. People hit me up, I'm glad. Is it only because I read? People hating on me and mad, thinking that's gonna make me sad. Did y'all forget that I'm Vett Stunna? Did y'all forget that I'm Vett Stunna? I keep hearing little voices saying that you bad. This your year. Outside voices trying to get to me, but I won't let them near. I determine my own fate, my own destiny, my future. Doug, my whole family looking at me like Vett Stunna. Look, you the one, and I get it done. Call on me when you need a verse. Love and peace, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Ride the beat and it ride and hurt. I'm super dope, bad to the bone, little homie. Look, it don't get no worse. All my rhymes is riding clean, cause I no longer curse. Vocab extensive, every bar is comprehensive. Got stacks and stacks of rhyme books. My crown I won't relinquish. Come and get it if you want it, but you better bring your A game. Banking for 05, homie, and you just trying to maintain. Say you need a 16 and I'm like, let's do it. Say you want the crowd rocking, I'm like, let's do it. Say you brave, work, well, it's my life, so let's do it. I don't make excuses, all I do is I just get to it. Say you need a 16 and I'm like, let's do it. Say you want the crowd rocking, I'm like, let's do it. Say you brave, work, well, it's my life, so let's do it. I don't make excuses, all I do is I just get to it. They depend on me for tracks, so the least I could do is that. Y'all know that move that dope, bet you ain't know I move that crack. Got them hooked, they coming back. I'm the bomb, it's a well-known fact. Stand tall and proud cause I'm black, and I move with the utmost tact. Let's play a game of hide and seek. They be hiding information, situation look bleak. I hide in the wild, they ain't finding me. Instinct ticking like a wild old beast. Take your seat, I'm about to start. Got a hole in my chest, I ain't got no heart. No love for these rappers, they ain't that smart. Better watch what you say, get nasty like a fart. I'm a west side rider, rock crowd, get higher than the stars. My bars, make it homie retire. I'm the one, got the glow popcorn in the front row. No care in the world, I'm the head honcho. Gotta get it pronto, can't put it off. Yeah, I see I'm spitting fire, but I'm throwing all the sauce. Never mind what it costs, you can hit me when you need me. Know I'm like a see to take a and you see me. Inhale, hoodie, just reeking of that goodie. Had a quick conversation about life with Buzz and Woody, and Cusco told me it was all about me. I got a new groove, how could you doubt me? Say you need a 16 and I'm like, let's do it. Say you want the crowd rocking, I'm like, let's do it. Say you brave, work, well, it's my life, so let's do it. I don't make excuses, all I do is I just get to it. Say you need a 16 and I'm like, let's do it. Say you want the crowd rocking, I'm like, let's do it. Say you ready, work, well, it's my life, so let's do it. I don't make excuses, all I do is I just get to it. They depend on me for tracks, so the least I could do is that. Y'all know that move that dope, but you ain't know I move that crack.
If there's a question of my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone. question of my love. You got it, baby, don't worry, I got plans for you. Yeah, baby, I've been making plans. Oh, love, baby, I've been making plans for you. Yeah, baby, I've been making plans. Baby, I've been making plans.
My sincere apology. I made it. Look, I'll admit it, albeit pathetic, that I'm in my late 20s, still never been to a wedding. Guess the idea of that lobby empty. Do not sit with me, Will. It's not your fault they try to get me. Cause I'ma need your sales, cause I'm selfish. And I need you to myself. Trying to see you afloat, but don't want to see you sail. Cause I failed. I see you about to cry. Cause when I enter they city, they leave without their pride. I'm sorry. Are you staring at my comment? Fearing it's gonna always be you sharing me with all them. Wrong. How dare I say ignore them? Preparing for that day, I leave you here and switch you for them. It's hard, you know, temptation and all. Out here trying to see if my relationship's strong. Get a place in the chart, so run away from your heart. Gave this music my all, nothing is sacred no more. I'm wrong, but I'm promising you better though. Your friends saying let them go. And we ain't getting any younger. I can give them now, but I can promise you forever though. That's right.
You got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. Hey, if that's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, don't worry, I got plans for you. Yeah, baby, I've been making plans. Oh, love, baby, I've been making plans for you. Baby, I've been making plans.
You really should have a rule.
Baby,
you really should have a rule.
Really
should have a rule.
Yeah.
You have a new love. I'll admit it. Let me be hypothetical. If the day I find a woman, I'd probably be scared to share it. The idea of me finding love will run somebody off. But true, my wall could use some plaques, but still I got a flaws. Brush you off. Yeah, I'm kinda lost. Now I'm up in the club with a couple of move on. From dark, good troubled heart. Went from falling in love to drunk and falling apart. It's hard, trying to find some time to move on. When we lost our baby, I got shady, she got too dark. Sorry, and I thank you, baby, you strong. My ex before you married to you solo, I say so long. Nah, good terms how that ended, but it surely put a dent on how I worry about this business. Off-white picket fences, on flights with the children, on site stealing kisses, on off nights my intentions, but I plan to do it better though. But you still saying let it go. We ain't getting any younger. Women love me now, but in your eyes she forever though.
Baby, you got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If that's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, don't worry, I got plans for you. Yeah, baby, I've been making plans. Oh, baby, baby, I've been making plans for you. Yeah, baby, I've been making plans.
You love me, sounds good, but should I believe I'm your one and only? Cause I've been hearing stories about how you and your ex-man, you've been talking and flirting. Is it true what they say? Tell me, babe. I've been holding all this love just for you. tripping or something. Got you shouting and a cussing, like I'm pushing your buttons. But you shouldn't feel nothing if you ain't doing nothing. Baby girl, I'm just saying, stop these games that you're playing. This love's just for you. Please don't say you're untrue, girl, 'cause I can be on to the next. Yeah, you think it in your love too, girl, just tell me the truth, so I can move on to the next. Let me move on to the next one. Next one. To the real one. Real no one. Time to pretend with a fake one, 'cause I'm a good man. I need a good love. Need a real love. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. Move on. On to the next. Let me move on to the next. I don't wanna have to give my love away, 'cause you can't be real with me. Bet the next one will be much better for me. Tell the truth and set me free. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next one. On to the next one. Let's get a climb to the real one. No time to pretend with a fake one, 'cause I'm a good man. Good man. Good love. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. I'm going on. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next. On to the next. On to the next. On to the let me move on to the next.
I try to fit the pieces together, but they still crumble up each time. I try to make sense of these feelings. Most have no reason or rhyme. My heart is like a piece of paper, torn up and left to blow away. Brittle and soft with the illusion. This little game of love I like to play. I won't be
is Black Music First.
House half naked. I cooked this meal for you naked. So where the hell you at? Just one shot left of this drink in this glass. Don't make me break it. Wish that you were me, so you can feel this feeling. I never broke one promise, and I know when you're not honest. Now you got me yelling. That's because I'm jealous. If you can't say your promise, don't keep it mine. I'm jealous. If you can't say your promise, don't keep it mine. Sometimes I wanna walk in your shoes, do the type of things that I never ever do. So I take one look in the mirror and I say to myself, baby girl, you can't survive like this.
Queen bee, I'm tripping, 'cause I'm a little insecure when your phone go off. 'Cause they be calling at 3 in the morning. Know I do the same shit, but girl, it's different. And if I can't, you can't fuck with no extras. You got me, no need for extras. You just love making me jealous. Hanging out with your girls all night and staying out till tomorrow. Girl, you got me all kind of crazy, sipping all on that bottle. I see you trying to play, so mad I'm done texting. Now I'm reminiscing how we fell in love in Texas. Girl, I'm jealous.
If you keep me your promise, but don't judge me. And I know that I'm being hateful, but that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. I'm just jealous. I'm just human. Don't judge me. If you keep it, you don't judge me. If you keep it, you promise, keep it
Ursha, baby, this is for the A. Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That'll make you up. Shawty, I don't mind when you work until 3. If you're leaving with me, gon' make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. 'Cause I know how it is. Gon' handle your biz and get that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes, long as you coming home, girl, I don't mind. The ballers in here tonight, they gon' buy 100 bottles. As soon as you shake it, I know they gon' make it colossal in here. 'Cause shawty, you thinking them tricks that you do with your body. Got all of these crowding around you like they sing Beyonce in here. You want your own and you need your own, baby. Who am I to judge? How could I ever trip about it when I met you in the club? I make enough for the both of us, but you dance anyway. You know I was raised in the A. Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That'll make you up. Shawty, I don't mind when you work until 3. If you're leaving with me, gon' make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. 'Cause I know how it is. Gon' handle your biz and get that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes, long as you coming home, girl, I don't mind. No, I don't. When you get off of work, I'll be ready to go in the Rari. And when we get home, we have us our own private party, you know. So I don't worry at all about the things they do or say. I love you anyway. You can twerk while in the split. You racking up them tips. Your body rocking, your booty popping. I'm proud to call you my. They may be looking, but you can't touch it, shawty. I'm the only one to get it. So just go ahead, keep doing what you do. Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That'll make you up. Shawty, I don't mind when you work until 3. If you're leaving with me, go make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. 'Cause I know how it is. Go handle your biz and make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes.
Let's get it.
As long as you coming home.
What you say, I'm just tryna cut her up, tryna bust a nut, tryna take somebody, tryna two, tryna fill my cup, tryna live it up. Throw some hundreds on that, got out the club. Lap dance for the first date. Better throw a few bands, that's third base. It's okay if you work late. We can still party like it's your birthday. We can still party hard in your birthday suit. Like at the park like my name Beirut. Shout that she just wanna tip, I just wanna see a strip. If you like you love me, shout that you might get rich. Have her own cake, her own place, blow her own gas, no Rolade. When we in the bed, she like the tell her friend to join in both ways.
Shawty, I don't mind if you dance on a pole. That don't make you. I don't mind when you work until 3. If you leave with me, 'cause I know you gotta make that money, money, money. Your money, money, money. 'Cause I know how it is. Girl, go ahead and do your biz. Make that money, money, money. Make your money, money, money. You can take off your clothes as long as you coming home, girl. I don't mind.
I've been vibing and rolling, smoking on the weed and kush. I've been vibing and rolling, motherfucker ain't got looks. I've been vibing and rolling, fucking with my own rule book. I've been vibing and rolling, singing so good on the hook. I've been vibing and rolling, smoking on the weed and kush. I've been vibing and rolling, motherfucker ain't got looks. I've been vibing and rolling, fucking with my own rule book. I've been vibing and rolling, singing so good on the hook. I get so violent, emotions, trying to find a way to get control. Weed is violent and potent, got me in a whole other world. Please give me silence, I'm hopeless. Baby, can you show me the ropes? Suiciding and dying. Baby, can you tie up the rope? Oh, bitch, be quiet, you lying. Know you wanna love me too. I got the drive, bitch, I'm licensed. Been around town in the coupe, come through the my pad, I like it. Shawty hands feel so good, I see your shyness. You might just for me like an old dog shit. Now I've been riding and rolling, smoking on the weed and kush. I've been vibing and rolling, motherfucker ain't got looks. I've been vibing and rolling, fucking with my own rule book. I've been vibing and rolling, singing so good on the hook. I've been vibing and rolling, smoking on the weed and kush. I've been vibing and rolling, motherfucker ain't got looks. I've been vibing and rolling, fucking with my own rule book. I've been vibing and rolling, singing so good on the hook. Streets is quiet, no motion. Moon's the only thing I see. Sometimes I'm crying and hoping soon I'ma get up and leave. Blow O's and triumph, get higher. Thinking that the cloud is easy. Hold up, I'm fire, rehired by the OG Kush. We don't test my mindset, I mind it. Niggas ain't even come close. Close my eyelids, my eyelid. Every time I see your soul, my hair is matted. I'm an addict with a big goalie go. Such is magic and tragic. Girl, you feeling so lethal. Now I've been riding and rolling, smoking on the weed and kush. I've been vibing and rolling, motherfucker ain't got looks. I've been vibing and rolling, fucking with my own rule book. I've been vibing and rolling, singing so good on the hook. Baby, what's the name? I've been working 9 to 5. I've been fucking all these days. I don't wanna say goodbye. Baby, what's your name? I've been working 9 to 5. I've been fucking all these days. I don't wanna say goodbye. I've been vibing and rolling, smoking on the weed and kush. I've been vibing and rolling, motherfucker ain't got looks. I've been vibing and rolling, fucking motherfucker, I done killed a whole game. I been tweaking on a weekend, going fucker. What's a human to a god? What's a god to a nigga? What's a Martin to a king? What's a king to a king? I been riding, motherfucker, I done killed a whole game. I been tweaking on a weekend, going fucker. What's a human to a god? What's a god to a nigga? What's a Martin to a king? What's a king to a nigga? I been.
Well, that was our show. I want to thank you all for tuning in today, and also tonight. And I also want to congratulations to Duke for winning the Final Four championship. You know, it was a great game, but Duke won in the end. Our special guest thanks go out to Whitney Tai and to Vett Stunna for joining us tonight. We're going to try to get Cheryl Culver back on. I want to know all about her family's attempt to go 1 year without technology. But anyway, have a great week, and see you Monday. God bless.
You came here to party, gon' put your hands up. If you wanna get it started, gon' put your hands up. All my ladies in the front, all my thugs in the club. If you looking for